Good morning. How we doing? No worries, Cola. Hey, I was just lurking out, man. Sometimes I just lurk out, dude. Alright, I'm a streamer, I got a lot of shit to do. Sometimes I'm just working on something, you know? Just like you, like doing shit. Working on things. Editing, other stuff. I like to do art too. I'm sure you noticed all the logos and all the frames, all my bios, any panels. Anything you see in this whole stream, I've drawn myself. Pretty much. So all like the overlays, all that. So I spend a lot of time doing shit like that, you know, when I can. Good morning, Chef. Thanks for the shout out for Cola. You guys get over and say what's up to Cola. Chill dude. Seems chill. We seem to chill. I haven't got to know him too much, but, you know, I mean, a couple hours I've sat around while I was doing stuff and listened. The green screen's not set. Yeah, he's playing Zombioid. I'm no good at it, but he is. He's only a couple days in. Zombioid's neat. I've never played it enough to like give it a go. I think controls were hard for me, you know what I mean? Gosh, it's cold. It's so cold. Guess what we're doing today, guys? We're gonna pick a different background for what? We want this one today. The wood's bad on this one. That's why I don't like this one. The green one. I think the green one and the blue one have been my two favorite. They're my two cleanest. Let me grab my grill. You gotta leave work early. Uh-oh. I hope everything's okay, Chef. Speaking okay, how's your mom been? Hopefully she's doing good. Back up and running. Full send. I'm late today too anyway. Just so you know, Chef, I was supposed to be here hours ago. But I had a rough start, you know? We had a rough go at it. We had a rough get up. That we did. Yeah, it's hard, right? It's so hard. You know, even now when I get injured, I'm like, wow, it takes me weeks to feel better. Even if I ever feel completely better, and I can't not wait to not get older. I know it's gonna be fucked. You know how like when you're younger and people will say stuff like this, they'll be like, if you're already feeling that now, you're gonna really feel it when you're older. And you're like, nah. Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one. Right, Cole? Everybody always said that growing up. You won't feel that. I'm like, nah, shit. I'll be good. You guys are full of shit. But you see everybody older, you're like, it just all comes at you at once, is what you think. It doesn't. It doesn't. Man, it was a pleasure to meet you in Tarkov, Cola. I gotta say, I have the experience all recorded. We were live. I was actually gonna chop it up real quick and throw it down into some of my TikTok. I don't know if you do like editing and shorts or play around with like the content side of it outside of the streaming, but sometimes I feel like all this stuff we do live can go to waste if we don't like, and I let so much of it go to waste. Oh, you just followed me on TikTok? My TikTok's okay. I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better. I can actually honestly say this. I like editing my own video for TikTok versus using a pre-made editor like the one Twitch offers. You get better traction. Even if you hit the same numbers, you learn something, you know, versus just a straight to upload kind of thing. I find that it's... Ooh, gosh, my hand is so sore. Yeah, Cole, I play with a partially paralyzed right hand, man. So like a couple of my fingers don't work right. My thumb doesn't work right. I don't usually say anything. But I use a custom mouse that I've built to kind of play. So if we ever play together, just know that I'm very passive when it comes to like that whole, you know what I'm saying? I can take a death, I promise you. I could take deaths all day long and not even give a shit, because there was a time I couldn't even get to that point. You get what I mean? Like there was a time I couldn't play, so now I'm like, yeah, I'm just glad to be in part of it, you know? In the idea of it, I'm glad to be part of the whole adventure of it, be back into the gaming of it. Just be able to be part of it's kind of fun. You just got back into streaming. Nice, dude. And you just started playing. I got another dude I met today on Twitter that actually, he said he's having trouble with one of his hands and he might be losing it in the next 6 months. And I was like, at least I just told him, the only thing I could say to him was, this is what I use. There's no like, you can't really, you know what I mean? These are tools I've had, and that's really what I gave to him. I like to use stream pedals, the foot pedals. I could change some of it to my feet. I program the shit out of them. I put profiles all over them. And then every game I play, I change my profile. So if I'm playing League, I play a League profile. And it grabs 4 of my hotkeys off my keyboard for me. Even though it's my right hand that's messed, it makes it so I don't have to overbrain my left hand and I can focus on, you know, that. Or I can put like buttons that'll make it easier for me to function with my mouse. Like left click. I could toggle it. Or like crouch is a good one, so you don't have to hold it, and then you could put toggle, you know, ADS on a hotkey, which I've done. I've actually had toggle ADS on a hotkey on my keyboard before and used that to scope a gun. You know what I mean? Weird, but yeah. It works. It's just hard. It's a lot of brain programming, to be honest with you. I've been, for 30 years of my life, I wasn't like that. You know, 25 years of my life, I was different. And then I got hurt, and it cut the nerve in my arm. And now, yeah, it's a whole new, like, I had to relearn everything I did. Buttoning my pants, you know, like, literally. Like literally. And I'm still learning a bunch of shit. Like, I'm still learning ways around those things I can't do. I found things that I cannot do anymore. You know? I know a guy that plays on a pole, has like he has a palsy, and he jumps with his hands. He like constantly moves his hands on his mouse. And what he did is he changed over to a joystick so he could hold on to it, and it didn't have so much of an effect on what he was doing. You know what I mean? Instead of running like the keyboard and stuff, he moved it to a joystick, and then he went to a mouse and joystick conversion. It really helped him. I don't remember what he's got. I don't remember what it's called now. It messes it messes with his like his hands and his nerves and his. He's trying to play with the controller. Is he playing this game on a controller? Tarkov? How long have you been streaming, Cola? How long have you been doing this stuff? Where'd you start at? Have you always been on Twitch or? 3 years. That's pretty fun, huh? Always been on Twitch. Nice. Nice. I was just curious. I like to see where everybody's been. We honestly originally came from Mixer. We did a couple years on Mixer before we joined up on Twitch. We've been here for a long time now, it seems like, but I'm on my 5th year now. I never really pushed it to be like professional or nothing though. I'm not looking to ever be like, I mean, I still hold that standard, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to do it for a living. It changes the vibe. I can't put that many hours in. You did try Kick for a week? Nice. How'd you like it? Well, I mean, apparently you didn't like it that much, huh? You're still over here, not on Kick. I guess you didn't like it that much. See, I do YouTube and Twitch now. I just started YouTube about like a month ago. We're going to give it a push live at the same time because they allowed, multicasting and stuff. And the cool thing about YouTube is I can actually like set it up for the long term of the video, not just today, not just 2 weeks from now. I can set it up for three or 4 years from now. When people want to look at Tarkov live streams and it's in beta, or even though there'll be so much of it, but you know what I mean? Just in that general grasp of it. If the content's got enough there, right? About bot tabbing. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, I guess, huh? I don't know, I'd stay away from all that shit. I like to keep it real. Ain't no sense in it. Like, guys, if it's just 3 of us in here in the morning having coffee, totally good. I'm not mad by that at all. That's just the way it is that day. It's not me and you two, me and you guys. That's what made you come back to Twitch. I think for me with Twitch, I like the way that it's established community-wise. People haven't expected, like, when I come to Twitch, I expect something that's a certain, you know what I mean? I don't think that some other places don't hold that same standard of that. Like when it comes to the chat, hey, let's be honest, the chat, even the moderation of it. You know what I mean? Even the moderation of the chat, the moderation of the streams. Like, I know when I jump into a stream, I'm not going to get thrown for too bad of a loop most of the time, And if I am, they're going to take care of it. It's not like, you know what I mean, right? Like, it's not like I'm just getting thrown into the wolves. Here's another thing. I've always noticed something. I'm not a fan of a piracy-style community. It's really cutthroat. And you have to thrive by... I can't explain it to you. I don't even know. I've seen it like that, where it's like... You're almost mean to each other to make it. You know what I mean? And people turn each other against each other the whole damn time. And it's even if it's in fun, it doesn't always be fun. Do you get what I mean? Even if it's in fun. I don't mean like, but in general, I've had a hard time with that, and I've only ran into like 1 or 2 of those, and I've always just kind of like was like, well, no, you know what I mean? It's a front for gambling. That's all. Can I say something without like offending anybody? I know gambling's got its problems, but Twitch is a front for Amazon, just to sell you shit. I mean, it's better than gambling in that sense, but it's still the same thing when it comes to like a front for something else. We're literally selling Prime here. My job as a streamer here is to sell you Prime, not not subs. That's my job for me. They make a little bit off of that to sell you the Prime membership. You don't realize it. I don't realize it. But that's how they funnel it. There's a big funnel at the bottom of this screen here. And when you scroll down, guys, you're going to find shit for sale, right? You're going to find other things. You're going to find ads on the screen here. It's just a big funnel to sell you Amazon Prime. That's why streamers get to stream here for free. That's why it's a losing money thing and they still keep it up. Because they're not losing money. They're selling you Amazon Prime. And then once they sell you Amazon Prime, guess what else they sell you, Cola? Products. You know how much products I buy off Amazon every year? They sell products to me, to you, to everybody here. Anybody that handles usually Twitch has got some toes of money going to Amazon. So it's not a... That's what it's for. Yeah, and that's what we're here for. That's why it's free to us. That's why we can do it for nothing, essentially. That's why everybody can stream. Because we sell Amazon. But we also sell ads. And Amazon sells the ads. Like, we're selling Amazon. That's it. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, we're Twitch, but the only reason Amazon bought Twitch is so we could sell Amazon. And that's the same way when it comes to, like, Kick. They did the same thing, but they do that for gambling. You know what I mean? They can sell other things, they can sell other stuff, but initially it's a funnel system. I mean, hell, can I be honest with you guys? I do the same damn thing when it comes to a funnel system. You follow my TikTok, right? Just a little bit ago, Cola? Hey everybody, make sure you follow that TikTok, please. Funnel on down there. Hey, we got YouTube too. Just you know what I mean? Like, it's all the same. We get it. We're there. It's just, who do you want to really go for, right? And I get why you wouldn't want to, and I don't fuck with Kick either. Honestly, I messed around with making accounts so nobody would fucking take it, because somebody was stuck in my account before, and I don't want that shit, because they like, even trolls, they like to do it to be a troll and then lose your account. You'll lose your name over it, and I don't fuck that. So I went over and I took my name, you know, things like that. Someone took my game name. They took Snookums in the game with the CK. Pissed me off. You got the name so no one would get it. I did the same. Went over and checked out a couple streams real quick, and it was like, well, I can watch you on Twitch at the same time, so see you on Twitch. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm invested into Twitch time-wise. And not just Twitch, I'm invested into my stream running through Twitch correctly. Time-wise, like my chat bots, my interactions. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is. Negan. Like Negan off of, I don't know. Off of Walking Dead? Like a bad guy. Here's what I can say, though. Oh, okay. A bunch of degenerates. I've been watching that. I actually just watched the last season. Straight in like a day or two, too. Ridiculous. And I can tell you what, I could probably watch that show again because it moves so quick with all the jokes. A lot of times you don't get it right at first, right? Like, it takes a second sometimes because they move quick. Like, they're snapping back and forth. I think they do that on purpose. Have you guys ever seen My Name is Earl? Back in the day. It's a little slower, but it was good for what it was. I wish it was a little quicker, like with the snaps, you know? I always like Jason Lee, though. Arnie, what's up, dude? Good morning. Welcome. It's good to see you today. Can we get a shout out for Arnie? Ernie just got back into live streaming, doing his thing. He's making pixels, putting things together for you guys. That guy. Right there. Putting things together. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Cheers. Good morning. We're having coffee. It tastes like grit, but it's okay. My first cup. By the second cup, I won't even care. We were going to play Escape from Tarkov today. I'm a little late. I got to admit, I'm late today, so I figured we're going to have a really chill stream, okay? It's going to be really chill. My hand's been hurting. Been having problems. So we're going to just go kill shit in customs. We die, but we're going to just keep trying, okay? We got 25 to do. I agree, Chef. Dude, that 10-hour stream, you guys, it just fucking hammered me. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I feel it now. I won't do that for a while. If we do that, we need to come up with a better method. I can't do it. I'm too old. I'm too beat up. I just want to talk about something real quick. So I got cut in my arm right here. It almost went all the way through. I got cut all the way across. They were going to amputate my arm. They refused all the nerves back together, right? It's like having a toothache on my fingertips, yo. That's the best way I can describe it to you guys. So when it gets really bad, it's like having a severe toothache. I want to go lay down and just go to bed. You know what I mean? That's what it gets to. And so I'll let you guys know. I'll be effective with you guys on. I'm like, yo, it's starting to bother me a little bit. I got to back off. I'll play left-handed games. I'll chill. But it makes me really appreciate what I do get with you guys. So just so you guys know that I don't expect to get like better either. It's only gotten worse over years, right? Like I don't expect to be like, oh my God, I'm gonna just all of a sudden be over it. Summer, I get better summer games. The winter sucks. The winter's ass. It's so cold over here, and my hand gets cold, and the blood don't refresh right because they took so they refused the nerve. They took a vein out of my leg and put it in there, right? And then when they did that, my blood flow from the nerves don't refresh, so I can't get the blood flow to my fingertips into my hand, and so it gets really cold really easy. So you'll see me grab this bad boy in the winter. I'll have something like this always. I'll be wearing a glove. I used to wear a glove over my hand so I can game with it, just to help, because I had wood heat. I don't really like to talk about that one, Chef. It's a little more than I really like to, than I really like to talk about. I know a lot of people want to know, but I'll just be honest with you. I got cut really bad by glass, and it's not something that's like, I don't like to relive that. You know what I mean? Like I woke up in the hospital kind of thing. Not good. Care flighted. Not one of my favorite memories. Spent time just like beating up myself and taking it out of myself for a while afterwards. And now that we're not there, I don't want to go ever. I don't like to relive that in my own mind. I don't like to relive that. And I don't like you guys to have to live that with me. So I usually keep that away. I don't even, honestly, that's why I don't like to talk about it a lot, because it makes me feel bad about it. And maybe one day I might be beyond that, where I'm like, it's all right. But really, it's weird, right? Let's do some turkey. Yeah, let's move on. Forward, onward. Onward, forward. It wasn't a good scenario. Let's just say that. Like, it was a life lesson, and I've learned from it, and now I have to live with it as well. It wasn't, like, in good scenario. Not for me, anyway. It was my bad decisions, And that's about all I can say without, like, being, like, Ugh. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. I used to beat the fuck out of myself when we were playing games. And people come in and I'd be like, oh, my hand. Oh, my hand. But then I found myself, after I started getting better at stuff, that kind of slowly resided. And I think that's why I keep pushing to get better. Because I'm like, the better I get at this, the less I think about it. You know what I mean? The less I think about the damn it. That part of it. You know? Sorry, Chef. I'm here. We're in it. What are we going to play today? What are we going to use? We got to pick out a gun. We got the VSK94. We have the Mosin. Let's check out our tasks. I think we're going to be running customs. So all day customs. Deputy Chief's past life on customs. I think that's the bunker key. I'm not 100% sure. Eliminate scavs on. Oh, I know, and I'll agree with you on that. I think that the thing I wish I could get more is time. But then again, guys, think about it like this. Imagine what that would hinder in the rest of my life if I just spent all my time diving into video games where I'm spending, 8 to 10 hours a day on it. Just the aspect of like your brain, your communication with like your wife and your family and you know what I mean? Like, think about what that would take away too. So I'm very fortunate that I get 3-4 hours a day and still get to do both and be very involved in both. Do you know what I mean? Like when my kids come home from school, I'm here with them. When COVID hit, I got to teach them. They would have fucking had a hard time not having somebody around to help them like that. Like, there were things that I was fortunate to have that I probably wouldn't have, and that's going to help out with other things, because I would have been a full career orientated person. Like, I was like that. I was an engineer. I like doing fabricating stuff. I was very hands-on. But yeah, the only problem, Chef, is it could get worse over time. I have what's called muscle dystrophy. And so all the muscles are receding in my joints and in some of my spots. So I might stiffen up. My arms might get a little worse over the years. So as we get older, it might be harder to game. I'm just hoping that we don't get it so rough that we can't do any of it. Which I don't think I'll get to that point because I'll play games like League and shit. I know I would. I'd be so stubborn about it. Just to hang out and be able to still come over and chill and play some video games. I would just go lefty. I learned how to play left-handed now. I got 2 mouses all the time because of it. All I can say is, I learned not to let anger get the best of me. Fuck. Oh man, you know how hard it was when we were coming back to this and like, I'd get so angry. Guys, I used to get so angry. I'd be so upset, so pissed off all the time. Oh yeah, I got clips. And then like, as I got better, I stopped doing this much. I did hydraulic engineering, fabrication, and I did structural steel for a long time. So like, I started off doing small things like roll cages. We did rock quarries for a while. Just small stuff, like things that were simple. Handrails, stairs. I did a lot of stairs. Tons of stairs for a long time. Small things, nothing that was like too crazy. Trash can gates. I know, whatever. Trash can gates. Whatever. But then it moved up to things where I got to deal with like hydraulic conveyors coming off of barges. I got to make cranes, got to do, other stuff where it became more fun. And then I learned how to get I got my my crane license at one time. Not the one that you got to take the crazy ass credentials for, but basic like in-shop cranes, you know, overhead cranes, things like that. I got my forklift certifications and all my, I got 22 welding certs too. I loved welding. I was a really good welder. I was actually exceptionally good at it. Sorry, my dad was calling, make sure everything's good. I like to, I even did art welding and stuff. You know, I think I could tell you though, a couple of my worst jobs. So one of my worst jobs I ever did, I was on a, you guys know what a landfill is, right? Most of you, I'm sure. You got landfills, y'all take your dump there and they bury it and then it decomps, you know. That's the idea of a landfill, I guess. They stick our trash in the dirt, put it back in the earth. Anyway, so I was working for a fabrication company at the time, and they wanted some landfill equipment fixed. So they brought in this equipment, and they had this thing that looked like a big cyclone. It was kind of like this, right? And imagine this water's the trash coming through, right? And it leaned on a ramp like this, and that fucker would just turn, and that's all it did. It was just a cyclone. It would turn, and the trash would go through it, and it'd tear it all apart. You know, it'd throw shit all over the place and drop out. It was to decompress all the bags and to tear things apart that we, you know, stuffed into bags, and to, you know. So it would I don't know, whatever it would do. It would chunk it up, rip it up, tear it up, make it smaller pieces so it would decomp faster. I guess that's the idea behind it. That thing was the nastiest thing. So what they did is they rolled it, and it twisted. It caught it, went in, and it fucking twisted. It had a big twist in the middle, so I had to cut a section out of it and then replace it all. It was all in like a twisting thing with the tires I went in running it. And I had to air arc it. And if you guys don't know what an air arc is, it's a rod that goes like this, right? And it's just like a stick rod, and it comes out of your it's a good thing that looks kind of like it. Comes out of, say this would be your piece, right? It'd come out of the end of this, right? And then you'd stick that in your spot, and then you'd scarf your weld with it, right? Okay. Now behind it would be air that's blowing really hard, and the air would hit that, and it blows the metal right out of the fucker. But it makes a lot of smoke and a lot of carbon. These are carbon rods they would use, and they'd stick them in there, and you know, and then they call that air arc, and you go around with your helmet, chase cracks pretty much. You're just following cracks out of stuff. And then it's for repairing mostly. You could use it to scarf and cut and to back gouge and things like that, right? But we used it at that time to tear that fucker apart. And I had the guys that would do all the cleanup and painting, they'd already cleaned this thing as best they could. But the trash was so compact into this shit. And I remember you'd smell that shit burning, dude. And I just fucking, I will always, yeah, I know. That was the worst one. To this day, I will always remember that smell, dude. I have never. The only thing I think was close is I built a Campbell soup conveyor. They brought me a tomato conveyor. You know, like for Campbell soup, the tomato soup you get a can. We have a local plant, like not here, but down where I used to live, and they brought in some stuff. Laser tracking sensors that are usually on welding robot applications. Oh, nice. Heck yeah, man. Engineering's the cool thing about it is you can be an engineer and be just in a little niche of shit. There's so much to do. You know what I mean? My favorite part of the engineering was drawing up the blueprints, to be honest with you, and trying to keep them on scale. I worked my way up to doing that a little bit. Like using CAD and stuff too. I wasn't really good at it, but I wasn't bad at it, you know what I mean? Like, I was good at the fabrication part already, so like I already knew like a practical You know what I mean? When you seen it on paper, it looked good on paper, but I kind of knew how to make it work with the fabricator too. Versus just looking good on paper. You know what I mean? Like having plates over spots that needed to be welded or something. I knew that process. I knew that, okay, if I'm going to put a plate here, I have to fucking weld that first. So the fabricator needs to know this in his prints. Well, the fitter, actually, not the fabricator. The fitter needed to know. But most of the stuff I got to engineer on like that, I was fabricating, maybe doing some modifications myself. But the other things were like small. Like I did a couple of Jeep roll cages, you know, maybe some A-arms, you know, for some lowering arms. Stuff for more of like small things, like for the cars, handrails, you know, stuff that was just kind of like you'd go out somewhere and there was be a set of stairs there. You'd know kind of what you already had to do, but you still had to engineer it. You still had to come up, put it down on paper, draw up a blueprint, have a, you know, something to send back to the person that was doing the bidding. You still have to do all that. It was cool. It's a big process though. I didn't like have like an engineer job where I sit at my house and draw blueprints for people. I wish that I'd gotten to that level. That would have been cool as fuck, but that takes a lot of schooling. And you got to know the codes. You got to know the codes all the time. And the thing about knowing the codes and doing engineering like that, you have to be up on it. Like just like with like nursing or something, you actually have to pay attention to the new codes. You can't just fall off on it and go, oh, well, I learned that shit 15 years ago. Now I'm outdated and it doesn't, you can't put it into work anymore, you know? It's not a practical. I think even now, since I've been out of the game of it so long, I wouldn't know enough to be able to come back, and things have changed so much. Even just welders are crazy different than when I was welding then. They're crazy different now. The technology has changed a lot. Back when I was fabricating and doing engineering work, like we had animated saws. I had a beam line, you know, stuff like that. Like, so we had a saw that we could literally just stick a 40-foot stick of steel in it, program in all the shit, and it would just fucking lean over and move it and cut it until the end. And then all of it would be sitting on the other side, done. We had laser cutters, a water jet. The shop was sick that I worked at. It was super sick. A full sheet metal shop, a full machine shop, and a full fabrication for heavy structural steel shop. All right, let's do a scav. You think they'll load, or, you know, yesterday I had bad luck. We're going to customs. Let's just jump in it. I need to take you guys to go do something. So what have you been playing, Artie? What have you been doing over on your side of things, man? Just curious. I know you're getting back into it. Is there something that you've been like in offline mode? Nah. You can set it to. Honestly, do you have arena too? Or do you have both, or you got one, or? You have arena too? I think, okay, so for me, if you want to be, like, I feel like if you want to put yourself through pressure, arena is way better for that. You know what I mean? I think anybody starting out in this game, I'd tell them to go play arena for a couple of days. If they had a chance to, like if they had both. Wouldn't you, Arnie? Like if someone came in your stream and was like, yo, I can't shoot anybody, or I'm learning the game, or I need to learn how to get out or something, I would tell them to go play arena for a bit until they get good at shooting a few people. And then I'm just talking. I'm just rambling at you. I know that you play. I know that you play. and we're talking about it on offline mode, but I'm thinking about like, I'm just brainstorming, man. Do that sometimes. I go off to the fucking wrong. Woo. I think so too. It made a difference on even my gameplay. And I haven't played that much Arena, but because of how close it is and all the noise and the stress situations where they become so repetitive, they become chill. It pulls it out of the Tarkov. When you get back in a regular Tarkov, you can actually like, I feel like it becomes a less stressful game. The only thing I find is there's 2 points where Tarkov really got bad for me for that. One was when I'm really broke and I'm struggling and I just keep getting fumbled. That's when the game starts to hit me heavy. And then the other one's when I got really, really top gear and I'm getting my first set of top gear, maybe my second set of good gear, and I don't want to lose it really bad. And those are my 2 hardest spots in Tarkov, like that high-end gear fear when I don't have a lot of it yet or money to back it up or rebuild it, you know, and I'm starting to get a kit going, I'm starting to snowball. And then that fucking flatline moment. Those are the 2 worst. Outside of that, I love playing the game. I'll fucking sit here all day long. If you got a lot of money in the game, you don't have to worry about it. The game's great. Oh man, dude. When I did the streamer challenge, it was fantastic. I had 25 mil to just go blow. Just to go blow. Everybody else in the game didn't have, well, I mean, 1,500 of us had that. I felt bad for everybody else that didn't. All right, we got to make sure we got our hotkey set. I don't have my hotkeys in my feet set yet. Just a moment here. Let me find a cover. And that's Tarkov. We're at day 1. Well, guys, back to the Tarkov lobby. I lost my gun. Hey, this is the Tarkov you know and remember, huh? That's the Tarkov we all know and love. Okay, how many steps did I make it? So here's what I've been doing. Check this. I use my stream pedals, and this is a great tip for anybody you know has a hard time, even not. So like if I'm playing different games like League, this hits all my hotkeys for League, and then I can change it over for this. I could put like night vision in the middle or VoIP or whatever. Like so, if I want VoIP, I can put VoIP or that's my VoIP toggle. I just change it around whenever I need it. It's easy to move. It just tracks your action, you know. You can put whatever hotkey in at any time. It's really cake. And then so I'm able to use my feet to be able to play a little bit better. Helps out. Especially when it comes to, well, I mean, it didn't help out there. Alright, let's just put a kid on, huh? I'm so broke, it says. Good thing we already have stuff. The snow is good. I will admit this though, it's annoying. My eyes get to hurting after a while, and then the snow crunch, 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 crunch. Oh my goodness. Oh my. You know what? Actually, I was actually going to tell you guys something. I got an idea today we're going to try. I was laying in bed last night or the night before, And I was thinking to myself in Tarkov on how I am having a hard time with the sound and the audio, and I'm like, it's driving me nuts hearing the crunch of the snow. And so I had a little bit of a go come through. And I thought to myself, why don't I just wear a better helmet that just makes it so you can't hear shit and don't worry about it? And I turn my volume up and keep going. You know what I mean? Where's the task at? I was trying to click it. What's going in? I'll show you. So we'll go over here to gear, or to traders, and we're gonna go check out Ragman and see if he sells the diaper helmet. Oh, he does, dude. Let's go test this in the hideout real quick. Dude, this sounds like some crime show. Spy Snook'em. Getting behind enemy lines. You know what I mean? Doesn't it? I picture Sean Connery standing there. Why? Hello, ladies. Yep. Where's the fireman's helmet? Right? No, I almost picture like black and white and a three-piece. And dude's like running, fake running. That's just, I don't know why. Whenever I hear this song, that's what I think. Reminds me of like an 80s show or something. I don't even know. It's like the build up right there. Do the headsets change the audio? Yeah, some headsets are louder than others. I'm not really good at them. I couldn't like, here's what I can tell you. I don't like any headsets most of the time, but if I'm in a situation where I'm going in the bunkers, into labs, into the bunkers, I mean the bottom of reserve, anywhere I'm going to go into like a heavy boss fight, I prefer to have them than not, because you can pinpoint, like if you're going to go into customs dorms, good to have, right? But if you're going to run woods all day long, you're not going to be getting in. I mean, you're going to get into some close quarters. You don't need them, though, to a degree, right? I mean, people like them because you can hear other people sneaking on you, hear people in the bushes. It's going to give you that edge. And yes, I'll probably lose the edge from that to somebody, to not having them, to somebody that does have them. But at the same time, I'm not going to give my ears away to the game. You know what I mean? Because it just drives me insane. They're so loud. I'll show you. We'll grab that one. And I'm just going to see if I can find the cheap set here. Right here. These ones drive me fucking nuts. I throw these in the dirt even when I'm scavenging because they're not worth the noise they give me, right? And there's a whole bunch of different ones. Let's see if we can get a backpack. I had one, didn't I? I forget to buy it. Let's take you guys in the hideout so you can just hear the couple of different headsets. And we're going to try this out because I think I'm just going to run this helmet, turn my volume back up to 80%. Because I'll show you what happens and why it drives me insane. I mean, we can all debate all you want, but it's just personal preference. So if you guys have a different personal preference that might help somebody else out, don't be shy to throw it out there, okay? So this is with this helmet on, but if I take it off, you hear the difference? So helmets can adjust your audio the same. So if your audio is too loud and it's driving you insane, throw a helmet on. I mean, that's the best thing I could say. You're still going to pick up footprints and stuff when you don't have it. Certain situations, then you can just take it off or listen. I do the same thing with my comps now, okay? So, I forgot my comps are there. If you listen to these comps, hear how much ambient noise this picks up? I can hear all the water dropping. I can hear the ticks of the fucking wall. These are probably the worst for me. The chip right there, that drives me nuts. Now, what I do is I run at a lower percentage usually it's sound. Let me show you. There's 100%. I'm at 90 right now. I've been doing 90 pretty good because the snow's okay for that if I don't have comms on. and I was also in the bunkers with Twisted last time I was playing, if I remember right. So I was trying to listen. Alright. So that's 100%, right? That'll peak red to me if I didn't have filters for you guys in your headset. I'd hit red. I'm in the red. Like it'll start to distort at a certain point, right? Alright, now if you take off comms, that's just the average. But do you hear all the ambient now? Now in certain maps, like woods and stuff, you'll start to hear wind noise and shit, right? And so what you do is you can actually go into your settings here. And as you're listening to the wind noise or whatever, you're able to take out more ambient sound than you lose footsteps by dropping, if you understand what I'm saying. So like if I'm at 90% and I go back into my hideout, you'll hear the ambient go down, but the footsteps are not going to change enough. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, so like the top 20%, it's mostly ambient to me. I still hear the footsteps pretty close to the same. Not enough to make the difference in the ambient noise that it pushes out. And it especially depends on certain maps, because some maps have like wind flow. Some maps, when you're indoors, you don't hear it. So like if you're playing factory all day long, you're just going to hear like you do in the bunker. But if you take your ass out to woods and you turn that shit up, you're going to hear all the wind, all the noise out there, anywhere out in shoreline, customs. They all have different ambient noises. Interchange has a different ambient noise. Yeah, it's actually a really good help. If your noise is too loud and bothering you, throw a fucking better helmet on. Think about it like this. This has got better armor than the cheap helmet that I could buy from the vendor here anyway. So like if I was to go down to the baseline armor, this helmet supposedly is better than this helmet, right? Just by how much it can withstand. But it looks, yeah, see, look, these two plates are 21, 21 built-in armors. So you get more armor actually out of this helmet, and you get more ear cover on the plate itself, apparently. I don't know if the hitboxes work that way, but the way it looks, you know, this seems to be way more coverage. So you get more armor out of it too, and it gets to help you with your sound. So say I'm running at 90% sound, I could take my sound up to 100% now, put that helmet on, and it's going to run about the same. You know what I mean? Or just run the helmet and say, fuck it, and don't worry about it because you don't want to hear the noise anyway. It's not that the game drives me nuts all the time. Sometimes I can get on, have it really loud, and play for an hour. But after 3 or 4 or 5 hours of streaming this, then it starts to drive you nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like hearing the jackhammer outside your house, chip, 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 all fucking day, just hammering, you know. And you're like, by the end of the day, you're done with it. You don't want to hear it no more. You're finished. And I'll say this game has gotten like that before for me. So I try to make sure to be sparing on the audio. I can always add. You can always add, guys. Yep. All right. Anyways, back to music. Be like listening to loud music all day long, right? Let's go find us a gun. Since we lost our favorite gun, what do you guys want to see today? What rifle would you like? Let's see what ammunition we got. We got M80s. That's a good one. See if we got anything else that's good. I know it ain't into such a crazy depth that like it ain't statted out or nothing, man, but it's something that you should look at. Right? Like, I mean, as a player, it's something that I believe you guys should look at. Everybody should look at it. See if we can filter some of these, buy some SP rounds. We'll go to the VSS today. As long as I can afford it. Yes, Val? Okay. S-Val's is good enough. I'll show you more detail when we're out in the snow, okay, Arnie? I'll give you a little more on it. I'm looking for a 2.5. It's getting so many scopes I can't see it. Do they change the way it looks, maybe, or? Whatever, we'll go with this one. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to lead you down a bad path. I mean, if the audio helps you a lot, use it. I mean, if you can handle it. I got a bad ear, though. I take eardrops in one of my ears, so. Just recently, yeah. I think it's from all the grinder dust and shit, you know, all the loud noise. I don't know why. I don't even know why. They asked me if I had surgery, and I'm like, nope. And they're like, well, we got a ear that's messing with you a little bit. I'm like, all right. Yeah, getting old is a bummer, dude. Don't get old, Arnie. Just save that shit for later, okay? Be young while you can. Don't get old yet. Don't even pretend to be old if you're young. And if you're old, pretend to be young. It's okay. I'll do it with you. Why is this saying... I didn't know I could use these the same. These ain't the same rounds, guys. Is this gonna clog up my gun? They don't even look the same. They're the same, I guess. I didn't know that. So we've been spraying. We could have been using these SP rounds the whole time, guys. Whew. Gotta ask you. So I'm gonna be 40 this year myself. Actually, I'm 39 right now. You still feel, was there an age you feel like you just stopped getting older mentally? I mean, I do too, a little bit. Like, I feel like I'm still in my late 20s, mid 30s, early 30s. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's, you know what I mean, right? I don't know. Maybe I lost 10 years somewhere, and that's what it feels like. I feel like I lost 10 years. Yeah, right? Like, I feel like that. And then I go out and I do something. You know what, though, Arnie? I'm going wakeboarding again this year. I went wakeboarding all last year. Are you really active for your age? Because I wish I was more active. I'm so beat up, it's hard to be active sometimes. I get hurt. Yes, sir, boy. Fuck, I wish I could be more active. I think I'm going to start doing not like a workout, but like I'm going to find a regiment for me. Just for a daily. And not even, I won't even call it a workout. It's going to be just my... Like my, so I can at least get my ass up off the floor if I fall down. You know what I mean, Arnie? It's gonna be my life safety net. There we go. It's gonna be my. Who picked all the 80s music? You know, work on that, boy. Oh yeah. All right, I think we're set up. there anything we need? Bunker key? We need a bunkhouse key. Was that the right one? The bunkhouse key I think I need. And no, let's just grab a key tool or a Gingy key keychain. That's such a cool streamer item. Gingy picked such a cool streamer item. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta say, Gingy's got one of the best streamer items out there. Like, it's so utilized. It's on everybody's pocket, right? Early, right when you know. Oh, that's all right, Artie. Just touch your toes once a day, man. Keep that. Make sure you can see over your shed. You know. That's all I gotta say. I want to be able to see over my shed. Not just my toes, homie. Not just my toes. Sorry, I'm just fucking with you. Let's see if we got our map up for customs here. And if we have anything on it we need to do. We do. We're looking to get Golden Swag knocked out. Do you guys remember what room Golden Swag is? We need to get bad rep evidence from the bunkhouse key. So I think we have, let's see if we have either one of these, Golden Swag or bad rep location. We don't even have either one of those. We're gone. What's this one? Obtain the information about the Jeff Deputy Chief's past life. We're doing Chemical Part 1. Chemical Part 1. Fuck. That just got me laughing in the back of my head over here. The train car. Oh no, dude. I gotta tell you guys a little story about the train car, yo. Okay, so there's a train car in customs, right? And it's over here by the is this west? I don't know which way that is actually is. Anyway, so this is the train car, right? And it says it can spawn in a couple of different spots in the wiki, right? Well, I've gotten to this train car and I spent 4 hours going to this train car trying to find these spawns, and I didn't get it. That whole wipe, I could not find it. It was like it was glitched. And I never got it. And I kept looking and I kept going back. And I kept looking and I kept going back. All the same spots. And then the next swipe came and I went with Twisted, found it the first fucking lick. I never understood why. So it's like, I'm scared to go to the train car because I'm scared I'm not going to get it, you know? All right. Let's make something. Let's put something together for you guys. Let's go kill some scavs and customs. And let's hopefully not run into a dude as soon as we spawn in. That was kind of a bummer. If we do, we're going to be broke, guys. We're going to be running like... Yeah. Forgot meds. You got that Discord, Artie? You do the Discord thing? We could meet up in game sometime a little bit if you want. Everything look good to you guys? We got a bandage, we got meds, we got stop leaks, we got a stop splint, we got all that. You up for that? You got Discord? I Discord. Do you even Discord, bro? Do you even Discord, bro? Speaking of which, anybody else that wants to get our Discord, guys, we got a community noob Discord. It's a great place to hang out. Look, I know it's not very active all the time, but if you guys are active in it, we'll be active in it. That's how it works, okay? There's a general chat for you guys to chat in, ask questions. We got sections for Tarkov. We got sections for PC tips and stuff. You guys can ask questions in there. Some of my moderators wanted those sections, guys. So like if you ask questions about PCs, a couple of my moderators like that. So that's why they wanted the sections, because they wanted to be able to have that. Oh, you're UK based? Well, our ping might be a little weird. I play with a guy from England sometimes, Mr. Robin Banks, and he's my channel editor actually. It's been a long time since I played with him, but when we used to play, he'd have a little. We'd have to find a server that set us both around 100 ping. Like we'd still have a little ping, but it was playable. You know what I mean? Otherwise, when we get kicked, and then so you know what I mean? Like so, because I'm on the west coast of the United States, and then like, Zeal, he's over. Where's Zeal at? He's further east, and I had a hard time with him playing because his ping, we could never get him. Like it's kind of, that was a hard one. It was either him or I that got into the raid and was able to play. I hope they fix that. All right, guys, let's get this going. Let's double check our character's food and let's get out of here. It's been a good chat. I appreciate you guys sitting here chatting and hanging out with me. I know my games aren't very fast. Well, I mean, they're fast. I got in, died within 19 seconds, and you're reset again. Well, also, Artie, we can always just, like, this is something to think about. Like, we don't have to play live. Like, not live, but I mean, in the actual Tarkov gameplay. There's arena, there's offline raids. Like, we can do other things. We can have other fun with it. It doesn't have to be so cut dry, like, let's just play Tarkov, you know? But we're still playing Tarkov. It'd just be Tarkov, you know? We could go out and try out guns against guns, you know, armor up against each other, single shot for shot. Like, we could do stuff like this. We could take 2 different bullet grades if we wanted to. And we could make quick little videos, Arnie, for fun. You know, because since you're starting to content create, it might give you something to do on the side. And we can compare 2 different ammos hit for hit. You know what I mean? Like, on the same armor grade, same shot. And have it be like that. Quick, 10-second video, done, finished. No faces, nothing. Just straight us talking, shooting each other. Simple. But, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be. So if you like stuff like that, hit me up. You know? If you like just random shit like that. We'll figure it out. Doesn't have to be gameplay if you don't want. Or you could just carry me. Yeah. So I'm gonna go take a snapper. Be right back. Well, yeah, It's okay to be. Hey, what's up, Swamp? Holy shit. How's it going, dude? Good to see you today. Sorry, I stepped away. I missed that. Had to go outside real quick. A little fresh air. I've been trying to drink a water a day, guys. Check this out. I got me a new water jug, right? One a day. It's got a little squirt of some like berry shit in it. I don't know. Tastes alright. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I didn't realize how much it's making me feel better. The only problem is, this is so weird. Because I've been doing it for the last 5 or 6 days now, pretty persistently. I wake up in the morning thirsty. Like my mouth's like dry. I'm like, fuck, I need something to drink. It's so weird. I can't explain it. And I've been drinking way more. But now I'm getting like thirsty. I'm like, man, my mouth's dry. I need something to drink. It's weird. Hell yeah. Yeah, Arnie, I'm just resource grabbing, man. We can do all kinds of shit. But here's the thing. It doesn't even just have to be you or I. Like, the hardest part in this game for me is to gather a group of people to just sit back and have a little fun. Like, even if we're not playing the actual, like, and have it be orientated towards a goal for other people, not, you know what I mean? So finding other content creators in this it's hard to do that are inspired to make content to help progress people around. You know, how do you say this? As a creator, right? I inspire to make content that has value, correct? Don't you? Like, right? Like when you go live, you're not like, I want to just go live to go live. I want to go live so somebody can come enjoy themselves with me and have a good time here, right? Like, you get something out of it too, don't get me wrong. I get the fun too. There's a give and take to that. Where's we going? I forgot what we were doing. I think we're just here to kill Scavs. Oh, we gotta get to the train. Just a second, Arnie. Okay, anyways, so like I've noticed this is something I've noticed everybody is when I'm playing or when I'm making videos for like TikTok or something, I don't make them just to go and get likes or follows. I'm not there for that. I like to see my videos get shared and saved, dude. The big one, saved. You see a saved video, that means you did really well, right? Like you gave somebody something that's either A, super informational, or B, valuable content in the sense of it gave them something, whether it's a feeling, whether it's, you get what I'm saying? And so I've been learning to tether my content towards that, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give my viewers something other than just, here's a spicy clip of me shooting some dude in Tarkov. Yeah, that's great to give, but it's you know what I mean? You need it. You need those spicy clips, but to like be like, here's a gun I like. Here's the situation. Here's the pocket watch task right here. You know, like our volume tips we were just talking about, Arnie. You know what I mean? I could have clipped that down and somebody would love that. Somebody would be like, yes, I could use this. And those are the kind of value I want to add when it comes to what I'm doing. It's not that I want to sit here and pretend like I know everything or anything like that. I just talk from a point of view that I know and roll. Oh, I didn't bring any heals. And then go with that, right? Like, I talk from where I know. That's it. Can't believe I didn't bring a fucking heal, though. Bring any stems? Such a noob, man. Yeah, well, that's it. I think a lot of it, too, is just also rhythm and routine. Like, here's an example of this. I go to my map. We take a minute, and we actually go over and we mark our map. I know it takes us longer, but it's good for me. I get the break from shooting. I get to sit here and talk and help you guys progress. I add value to my content. and I know I add value. It might not be the value that everybody's looking for, but it's certain particular value that I do add, and it's niched. Not everybody does that. It's not everybody's thing, you know. You want to hear something weird? There's a guy I like to watch that does YouTube content, and his name is Devin Nash. Okay, I'm gonna give you his name. If you guys get a chance to check him out, you may not like it. Oh shit! You may not like his content, right? But he does it all with a notepad. Guys, are they cussing at me when they talk like that? I wonder if they cuss. We should go look up all their phrases. Anyways, he uses a notepad, dude, in his camera. And he is very good at what he does. And he's giving you, honest, great material to pick up in the industry. And he breaks down, you know, all kinds of industry stuff for streaming and content creation. And just everything in general around it. And he's really good at it. And so I watch him. I soak him up like you know, like mad. I really dig it. Some of it don't even, and the best part is, some of it don't even have value to it when I'm doing it at the time. But I pick up little things from it that actually does have value because he likes the same stuff I like in the sense of streaming, content creation, stuff like that, right? And I find that with the simplicity of what he does, I like it. And it's a rhythm and routine that I like. It's the expectation of when I go there that I get that. But it's as simple as a notepad and him and talking and taking notes for his screen that sits behind him so you can see the notepad the whole time. And as he's talking, he can back reference his notes, you know. It's that simple. Somebody just threw a grenade at me. That's a player. Let's get on out of here. Kill a couple of scabs. We're just here to kill scabs, guys. If you get players, great. If not, great. Snipers, yep. Nope. We need to pack some mags, actually. Just drop that right here. The snow is just going to get you killed, though, right? That's how I feel. I thought I didn't have rounds for a second in my head.
What's up over there? Oh, never mind.
You know how hard it is to find a crew of people, though, that want to have like-minded, like, content? It's super hard. It's such a competitive thing, gaming, right? Like, think about it. When you play a game, you got to be competitive with those around you a lot of the times, right? So I think it makes streamers develop a competitive side, right? Like, in their mind. And I get that you got to kind of be competitive, but I think it's a hard one to... I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's hard to, yeah. Yeah. I think that's why I have a hard time playing with a lot of people. Because they get really competitive, right? Like, and I get that, and that's, but it's really hard. But you need it sometimes. Like, I get competitive too. It's weird. It's so weird. It makes the streaming side of things tougher. a dude over here somewhere. Oh, he found me. I tried, guys. I couldn't see him. I heard him. You know what? I want to check this guy's stats. That was a nice clean grenade. Viewers profile. Nice, got some hours. He was circling the edge of the map. He was doing what he's supposed to do. GG's, my dude. GG's. Got some time. 1,500 hours, pretty good. I'd say that's enough time for me to get my ass kicked, right? Well, like this time, I like getting competitive against other players, not against who I'm playing with. You know, I find that I've shied away from playing with other people sometimes until I get to know them first and they get to understand me a little bit in my situation. Otherwise, I can see they just assume, you know, here's something to think about. They assume, hey, you're a streamer, you play a lot of games, you should be really damn good at this. You know what I mean? Like, they just assume that I should be already good at it. You know what I mean? So if they don't know my situation, I would assume the same. Like, and this is another thing to think about. I assume anybody I approach when I'm gaming is usually probably better than me at games. But I feel sometimes that you know, that's not always the case. It's just I assume that because of the situation, you know? I don't know. Guess I'll take these comms. I don't know. Let's go for it. That dude just hucked a grenade in a bush and hit me. Hey, we got 2 scavs. We're going to take out the SKS, though. This thing's badass. Have you guys seen this yet? The new SKS is so clean. They reworked it. Reworked it. It looks so good. We need to change out this piece, though. Oh, yeah. Let me get this one. It's gonna look really good now. Oh, I don't even have enough money to buy one. Oh, I can't believe I'm not broke, you guys. So we hit both aspects of it today. We hit decent gear and then we hit broke right afterwards. We'll let a couple things go we don't need. Not too worried. Make a couple of bucks to keep us floating. We should go try a scav raid and see if we can get it going. I will say our scav raids have been so bad I haven't been running them. I just want enough to ensure our SKS. Ooh, some new dailies today, guys. No? Did you see this? Shoot me. I'm not going to insure the gun. Scope I'll insure. That's it. It's like I can't buy PS rounds. Oh, what? They added a new line then? Let's go tracers. Shit, why not? They sound good. Kind of fun to see. Could be kind of fun to watch. Hey Arnie, are you on PC? Oh, well, I know you're on PC. Are you do you sorry. Let me start over here. All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but do you record? That's what I was gonna ask. There we go. There's a good way to put it. Or do you run like a replay buffer in your OBS? No. Okay. I was just curious. I'll tell you why I was curious. When I go to do co-content with people, the reason I wonder is because if they record, I can do dual track videos. You see what I'm saying? So when I find people that record, I can do dual track with them, but I don't find very many people that do. Be really cool for a task, like a task video. I'll show you one I worked on just recently. These are examples of the style I'm looking at. You can, yeah. Well, see, I've been doing thumbnails for everything, so I'm actually creating videos even for our streams. So like all of our past live streams are going to all be thumbnailed, videoed, and categorized, see? I've been working my ass off trying to do it. I'm going to keep up on it the best I can. If I fall a day behind, I just catch back up and I get a day ahead. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to stay persistent on it. So when we get games, I'm trying to build the YouTube the same way. I do the same thing with our Twitch. You know what I mean? Well, what I can do is when I create videos, which I've been doing a little bit of, like the pocket watch task, or like this, if I have second point of view content, it makes it a little bit cooler to be able to jump back and forth from points of view. I haven't had very many options to do it, but when I did, it was quite fun. Like I had a really good one with one of my editors where we got into the first time we got in a Kibia store. It was pretty cool. But like, so this one here, I did the pocket watch task. Key. So this is the key you guys need to unlock the pocket watch spot. It kind of just walks them through. I mean, I did the tanker truck area, showed them it, you know. But this was a live stream style of it. You know what I mean? And that's what I built it from, is off of a live stream. But this is the whole 12 minutes or whatever of the whole me running the task. Doing all my kills, everything I needed to do through it. You guys can watch that over there. But it makes it easier for me to show that way. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. If you ever decide you wanted to try that, like if we're doing it that way. So guys, we have the it doesn't, hey. I've never really tried it, but it's been treated. And it doesn't have to work the first time either, Arnie. Like, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be. So guys, we have the VSK. Check this video out. I'm so proud of this one. This one the other day. Treating me good. The mags are kind of expensive. They're around 24K. I've been using the EKP sight paired with P5 rounds. That's the gun we lost this morning. Been mowing people down. It's very accurate on the targets.
My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.
So mean, dude. Oh,
What's the
the third.
If only I could go back in time, I tell myself that everything will end up alright.
I like short edits too, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, under 3 minutes.
Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open
Not a one
minds,
tap, a two tapper.
change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be
A little pixelated, another one. Yeah, I need to record. This was off of a live stream, Arnie. That's why I asked if you guys record. Because I could take live stream stuff and do it too, but it's really not quite as quality as I like.
Another one yelled at me, guys.
It's harder to... I mean, it's not bad. Especially on a cell phone.
Okay. Pretty reasonably well. Say they're shuffling, right? And they're walking left or right or whatever. You can swing on this side and walk up them. You know, if they're walking that way, you swing on that side. But with the new armpit hitboxes that you get, you pretty well drop them pretty easily, you know. And I'm pretty accurate. For me, at probably like 40 or 50 meters, I can do okay with it.
They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a
What was that?
I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate
You see that?
I've been doing fine.
Did some weird shit there. Must have fucked up on the render. Not a bad one though, huh? All these thumbnails and shit. All right. That's what I've been working on, stuff like that. Been enjoying it. My goal in that though is to make videos where people get a little bit out of it, like how to build a quick basic, and especially in the basics of this stuff, you know. Thing looks so clean. Looks like a really fast car or something. Well, plus, you know, another good thing about that, Arnie, is it's task orientated too, right? Like it gives us something to like, we're not just like out there like a boat, just sitting out there floating around, not making it nowhere, no goal, no destination. We actually have an, you know, wind in our sails, some orientation, somewhere to go, place to stop. I don't know, that's how I see it anyway. I have to buy some more ammo, guys. We got to get some tracers because I didn't have any. Thought I bought some, but I guess not. Oh, I did. Shit. What am I doing? You didn't see that. Don't tell nobody. You see it. I think we're set up. Everything but a bag. I got all sidetracked showing you videos. My bad, dude. I get all jacked about that. It takes a lot of time outside of streaming. Like that video took me as long as the stream to almost edit, you know what I mean? What's a good camping spot in custom? And don't say the exits. I don't want to hear that. We're not insuring the gun. I feel like if we die to a player, he's just going to take it. Scav picks it up anyway. The insurance is stupid expensive. You know? Let me use the head weather for it. Oh, back, guys. on. It's cold though. The only bummer with drinking all that water. That's the only bummer. Oh yeah, we're back. We're in it. Good for a new chair. This thing keeps falling down. I mean, it's not a bad chair. I actually like it. Nice. Got it from my sister. She was she works at a college, and so she's got they give her like really nice desk stuff, you know. Oh no, I'm half dead already. That fudge. I didn't bring heals either. Man, I'm such a noob. I'm gonna die so early. Don't judge me, guys. Better find something in here. I believe I noobed out that hard, yo. Oh, good thing. So let me forget to turn in that morphine, guys. I know what I'll do if I just might have heard someone outside. I'm gonna hold this place. No. We'll VoIP up. We'll talk to someone if we have to. You know us. We'll be like, yo, dude, what's up, man? You got a friend?
Scav? Player or scav, guys? Either way. Don't worry about it. Just keep swimming. Onward. My hand's already hurting already. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. It's been, dude, the winter's so bad, guys. I can't wait for summer to come. I'm like excited for April. April's the day, dude. That's April. April 15th. That's when it all comes together for me again. And everything goes back to a little bit of a respectable feeling of warmth to where I can deal with it well. Always check those file cabinets, y'all. Those April showers, too. They bring those May flowers. Oh, yeah. Just where I'm at. I might have heard something out there. Oh, well. Yo, what's up out there? Onward. Ain't there more rooms to check in this place? There was a scav that hollered at me out here. I don't know where he's at, but... ADS shit ain't working like it should. I don't like the silencer on this either. It swings too slow. Have to pull it off. I have to turn my ADS up a little bit on this. I mean, my non-ADS, my mouse speed. You know you can open that. I didn't even know this room was here. Oh shit. Damn, we just raked out some keys from this place, man. We got one. Yeah, we pulled 4 or 5 keys. Four keys out of here already, guys. And a factory key just now. Even if we die, who cares? Right? Score. We can open this one up. I feel like they just like mashed this place with loot. laser right there? Oh shit, huh? And all kinds of stuff. What is he doing over there? Just standing there looking at me. He's like, hey, Snip. I'm gonna stare at you. Let's keep going. Ugh. Door opened the wrong way there. It opened the wrong way. I don't even know where I'm going now. Check this. This. What's up, man? How you doing out there? Hello? Are you here, sir? No. He ain't there. The new mouse buttons fucking mess with me. Oh, on the ground? I didn't look. I forgot. I got all intense on the scav that was over here. I was like, I'm gonna go kill some more people. I didn't even look. We might have to go back just to see. Those gunshots got kind of scary though too. Wait, I missed that guy that much. Shoot. I don't know. Now I don't even know. I wish I'd have looked. Wow, man. Someone just whipped a shot at me from way over there somewhere. I don't like being up here now. I'm getting the fuck down. Just gonna be killed. Just see if there's any scavs in here and get out of here. You want to go back? I don't want to, but I don't think we should. I don't think we should, guys. It's not good things right now. When guys in the crack house, he could kill me. Just the same way, right? Like, that guy was so easy for me to shoot. Got me open. We got to get to the train car. I knew we were already halfway there. Let's skip the body and don't worry about it. It ain't worth the risk from the reward, you know? There's a sniper over there that already popped a shot at us. Go clear gas station. And then let's move over to the train car. If we can make it. Hopefully we make it that far. Here we go. Trying to get to that train car right there, guys. I'm not good at jumping over this wall, so we're gonna have to go around. I don't want to try to, like, fiddle with it if I can help it. Oh fuck, wrong. That damn jump button, dude. We gotta change some hotkeys here. When it lets off my keyboard, it's fucking hitting it even if I bump it. I'm jumping too much. I need to move my alt over a little bit. There we go. Let's try that. Press our keyboard a little bit. I'm missing my alt button a lot. It's changed a little bit. Alright, I don't know what we're looking for here, but it can be anywhere in here. The spot I found it was right here. There it is. Let's go. Okay. Let's hit the road. Stress is making me stutter. Tarkov stress. Oh, shit. get out. I don't feel like looting. I don't feel like dying. I didn't want to try. I just want to get my task done. That one, dude, took me a whole wipe to do one time. Fuck that. All right, guys. Much gooder. That was a USEC at the beginning, Chef. I didn't go back though. I mean, I'm glad I didn't. I wish I'd eluded him on the way out, but I think situationally it wasn't in my best interest. He was in such a bad spot to get killed. And it was really early, so he probably only had his gun. Like, I would have just got it in raid shit. I don't think he had a big kid or nothing on him. Like, no, like, I don't know. I hit him in the armpit though, I think. Something. Did he drop like a stack of potatoes? I'm using crap rounds, so. We needed that though. Guys, we needed that. We were on flatline 0 money-wise. We have been going with 0 scavs. This is almost like hardcore for me. You got no scav clearance. All right, we got 22K in the bank, a dream. We're doing pretty well for just a dream, though. We got chemical part 1 knocked out. Let's go turn that in. Who do we got to turn that into, though? Find any evidence that could help with the investigation on customs. So do we got to go to 220? Okay. Oh, hey, no worries. Hey, even if not, that's okay. Because I can understand why you wouldn't want to if it messes with your video card or something. But actually, I'd put a replay buffer on too. So if you just want to take clips for yourself, it's really cool. Like, say you're live. There's, I'll just show you right here. Yeah. Right here, there's a replay buffer. You can actually turn this on. And then you can set it to a hotkey. Ain't that sick? And then, like, so you can make clips at whatever length you want. We could set it to 5 minutes, and then wherever you think you need that clip, you could pop it, and then we can. What's actually cool about that too, Arnie, is we can figure out how long, like, for everybody. This would be good for us to test as a way to send it to each other, so we can learn how to send content to each other in that sense, and how long it can be, and then we can have anybody that does it with us, if they want to set a replay buffer to do it, they could set it to that length, you know that Has to be under that link. You know, be cool. It would actually help with the progression for all of us, and we could teach people how to do that. See? We're already coming up with ideas. Look at you. So smart, dude. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so don't overthink it, Arnie. Streamlabs, OBS, pretty close to the same. There's a few things you can't do on Streamlabs, and there's a few things I can't do on OBS. Different things. But the baseline of the programs are built exactly the same. Everything. Because they don't, yeah. Yeah, I used to actually use Streamlabs. I used it for a whole year and a half. And then I reset all my overlays and I went to OBS because I liked a couple of things. I got tired of paying for shit for one, because Streamlabs kept going on and off with paying for shit. It kind of made me upset. Like, I'm like, they want $20, they don't want $20, they want $20, they don't want $20. Finally, it's like, I just, like, silly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not trying to like, but yeah, so I went to OBS, worked on that. It works all the same though. To be honest with you, what I liked about OBS was this a thing called plugins, and you can actually use plugins in your OBS that really help you out. And they're things that like basic OBS doesn't have, or basic Streamlabs doesn't have, that's built by people like you or I that are good at doing this, and they build it to add on to OBS to make it better, to enhance it, and you can use it. Just like as if, you know, like if you've ever played on Steam and you can do like, what do they call those Steam things where people can play, like, you know, do mods, like Steam mods, kind of like Steam mods, but for your OBS. You know what I mean? If you're worried about PC overall usage, like my CPU ran 20% less running in OBS than it did on Streamlabs, and I ran with way more overlays and shit too, like way more, like, you know what I mean? But I learned also, one thing is I was using like half pre-built shit, you know, not saying it's shit, but it's like pre-built stuff, and then I would modify it to my way, and I didn't like doing that. And after a while I started to build my own, like, and then once I was able to get my own assets, the baseline of my own assets, which could be your alert assets, your webcam frames, your logo stuff, things like you see here. This would be considered asset. The background, the chat, the little things, the things that just kind of make it come together. You know what I mean? Once you start building those, then it doesn't matter where you're at. And here's another good little tip for you. I didn't know if you know this. Any of your streaming overlays that you have on Streamlabs now, save them to your PC. Like, you can save all the overlay stuff to a PC on a file, and then you can just put them back in OBS. Good tip. I used to get stuff from Streamlabs all the time when I first. So if you've already built some stuff and you already like it, you can actually take it and stick it on your PC. I think you're good, dude. I think you're totally good. How much RAM you got? If anything, just make sure you got good RAM. You know, not good RAM, lots of RAM. Like, the more RAM helps with streaming. It gives you a little bit of the overhead, you know? Your CPU and GPU, that's totally... I run on a 2080 Ti with a 2700X, dude. Which is equivalent to like pretty close to that. It's an 8-core processor, 16 thread, I think. Something, maybe 12. I'm not sure, but it does fine. Like, you know what I mean? I stream a game totally good. I don't like max settings on my games. That's the only thing I upgraded. I went to 64 gigs of RAM. And the reason I did that was because, like, games like Tarkov's RAM heavy, you know what I mean? It just left me a lot of extra overhead room. I don't even have really nice RAM either. I just spent like $70 on some Vengeance, Corsair Vengeance, you know? Something I already had. Treats me nice. I'm not a big RGB dude. I don't care about none of that. I just want a nice running system, and I want a clean stream for you guys. That's my plan in this, you know? I don't need a bunch of fancy things. You know what I mean? But just, like, this is my fancy thing. This is one of my fancy things. You guys really helped me with this, truthfully. to be honest with you guys, it took us a year and a half, but after a year and a half, we actually bought this because of it. I was running a 6 button, but I'll show you why it's so damn fancy. I'm gonna show you something. This is really cool how I built my stream deck, if y'all run one. Yeah, dude, I do RAM. RAM first before you do anything else. RAM and then hard drive space so you have a little extra room. Don't run your PC into the red zone, you know? Good hard drive, but dude, I got 3 of them. I got the stream pedals. I got a mini right over there. And I loved it so much. Check this out though. I'm going to show you guys something. This is for all you streaming and not even streaming, dude. This is so cool. I'm going to walk you through my stream deck real quick, okay? We're going to do a crash course on you real quick. Just like couple of seconds, all right? It won't take us long. This is my XL, right? Ain't that sick? This is my stream deck, my mini for my kitchen scenes. I can actually like adjust all this from different profiles, right? Check this out. So if I go, and I can put different profiles on each deck too. So if I go to my pedals, I can set profiles for everything, for each game. Just change it real quick. Come in here and change it for each one. Or put it on a button to change it probably. You know, pick a different profile, like a profile button, and then switch these 2 buttons to something else. You know what I mean? Anyways, so this is a Stream Deck XL. So this is the way I set this up. These are tabs. So like when I hit sources, I built tabs. Dude, it's so legitly badass. I'm gonna show you. It's so bad. Like these top whole row up here that you guys see. So when I hit this one, like if I hit scenes, it takes me to my scenes over here, extra scenes. If I hit hype, it takes me to my hype stuff. If I click games and gifts, it takes me to that. It takes me to sound. And anytime I click any of these buttons, they work like tabs. So here's all my scenes. Here's all my other scenes. Here's my hype stuff. Here's my games and gift stuff. Here's my soundboards. And then in my soundboard, I built 3 soundboards. Now if I click this button, it takes me to one soundboard. Takes me to the other soundboard, takes me to another soundboard where I can build samples or whatever. And I can move through these like this, as easy as clicking. And there's my clip up in the corner. Ain't that badass, dude? So then what I can do here is like say I'm streaming and I got all my main scenes that I use, and then I have a raid. I just go to hype and then bam, here's all my stuff. LE, all my other things. So I build it like that, and then I can... Ain't this sick? I can build multiple transitions. So like I can make this button hit all these for me as I want him to. So check it out. This is this set right here, right? Now when I go like this, and I hit this button in this set, watch, I can actually program him to walk left or right. So here would be my left one right here. And then as I walk over, I can move to the right of my room with it because of the way I built it. And then I built it into my stream deck the same way, see? So like right here, I'll have my left, my right. And then I can walk with my hands if I want. And then if I want to go to the full setting, just move over to the next one. Badass. But I had to build the scenes, of course, to go with it. And then I print screened all my scenes. I stuck them all in a folder, and then I put them on my Stream Deck overlay. So I can literally see what I'm doing here. Like I know that this is going to bring up both my cameras. This is going to move this one over to the me camera. This is going to move back to both cameras. And this is going to move back over to my GoPro because I can see it visually on my Stream Deck because I put covers on it. And I did that right here. These 3. It's so fucking cool. Dude. Yeah, dude. It makes it so like, boom. You know? And then like, okay, so here's another thing, Arnie. Since you're getting into content. Check this out. They got things like I could pick colors. Like if I want to know the color of something, I can use this tool, hover it, and hit it. And now I know the color of that. I know the color of the green. It color codes it for me. So I can grab that if I'm doing art or something. It automatically does it for me. Check this out. All my DaVinci Resolve hotkeys are set to buttons on the Stream Deck. I don't have to think about like hitting multiple hotkeys on my keyboard anymore. I can use my keyboard to do the simple stuff like left, right, stop, pause, do all that, grab the space bar, and then put my Stream Deck next to me, and now I'm able to make cuts, deletes, ripple deletes, and have it all on the keyboard here. And so the way this works is these are all stop buttons on my timeline. This rewinds, fast forwards, cuts, and ripple deletes for me all in one. I can just move my hand across 4 buttons pretty much and pretty much take care of everything. And rest my thumb on my Stream Deck like this. I put my hand on my Stream Deck. Oh, no, my camera just cut. Sorry, dude. Hang on a second. I don't know how I cut my camera. I must have pulled the cord there. Let me fix that for you. Ain't that great? There's tons more stuff I use it for too, but that's just like a... Guys will tell me that it doesn't do anything for them, that they can do a lot of it with just basic hotkeys, and I'm like, man, I gotta tell you what. I don't think that's the case, man. It's not the case when it comes to that. All right. Back after it. Sorry, I like showing my gear off, man. I'm a huge fan of it, and like what I can build and stuff. Like I hope it inspires you to like at least set some hotkeys. You want to know what else is a good tip? And this is actually something since you already into it, and it's the biggest thing that changed my streaming. And anybody that argues with this is the biggest thing. If you don't have a Stream Deck, I got you. Turn on your numlock on your fucking numpad right here. And you can set 1 through 9 as your scenes. You're able to use the /, the star, and the negative, and you're able to use delete. Okay, so here's what I do. Okay, my 3 main scenes are set like this. So I can switch back and forth between 3 main scenes. Okay, now I have 1 scene here. I have 1 scene here on 3 that copies 2. 1 does my desktop and 1 does my game capture. I got a zoom. I use my delete button down here as a zoom. So I can always just hit it and zoom in. Okay. I use 7, 8, 9. 9's the screen cover. My screen cover covers all my scenes. Okay. Covers everything up. If I want something like not seen, I just hit 9. I'm like, boom, it covers it. Okay, and I can just not worry about it. All right, that's a good one. Mute mic, top corner. So my negative key. So, and then if you don't want that to come into effect, just shut your numlock off. So make sure when you program those hotkeys, you have your numlock on. Okay, because if you shut it off, it won't work. But you lose your numlock for typing numbers. You have to use your home row. It hella helped me. Oh, another one is you can use control like F1. That's my ending scene. I'll be honest with you. I sat down and I thought it out. Like I wrote all my hotkeys down on a piece of paper, and I thought out what scenes I liked and how I would make it work, and so I could use every key on my keyboard as a hotkey before I had a Stream Deck. Because I like to build the scenes. I'm a big OBS fan. You know what I mean? I like to use it. It's fun. I like to play it like it was a video game. Not so much anymore, but I did. Now I can just build with it, like, you know, and just use it. Kind of like I do an art program or something. And then I can put them together and use them together to create what I want, what I'm kind of looking for. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but what I have an idea of. problem is these are meant to be just templates of something I wanted to be better. I built these as an idea of like, I'm gonna build something nicer. I want to have like a professional build me some rooms, you know, with that are animated and stuff, and then still do what I do with it, you know. But the problem I have with it is I can't find the person or the next step I want to take, you know. That's where I'm at. We should have waited for a scav during that whole time we were just chatting. That'd be good. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get a scav going. Okay, why not? I could use some scav time. Right? You guys too? Little scabby. I'm not crazy in the tech like of buying like the newest gear, but I like to play with the gear that I do get. Like I don't see a point in leaving something sitting in a box. You know what I mean? Or putting on a stream deck. I don't know how many people I see their stream deck's got 3 buttons on it and they only use it to change 2 scenes. That's it. Like I put all my everything on it. Like I got some really cool shit on mine. Like I use it. It really helps me out a lot. It's simple stuff. Like it's nothing too crazy to add. I can add them within seconds or minutes, you know? I'll show you a couple of them that I really like. One of my favorites. I really like the shout out button, dude. If I want to shout someone out, you can jump into a shout out section and push the button and it shouts them out. I mean, that's super cool, right? Like, that's way dope. Let's see what else we got here that I like. Oh, I make things like, when you use them the right way, like I got a phone camera. I can turn the phone cam on my cell phone and use it into my OBS with a hotkey when I had it all set up. Like it's pretty cake to do. Another one I like to do on here, and they always take it away from me, is there's a soundboard for Spotify where you can set volume presets. So you know how you're always fiddling with like an alt tab and then trying to adjust the volume of your music, you know, like well, you can actually put presets on buttons and set it onto the stream deck. I had mine, but I disconnected my account on accident. I have to reconnect it, but you can set presets and it sets levels. So if I wanted to say have a level that's like 30 and then boom, it'll just set it to 30. Or if I wanted a level that was 70 or a level that when I go on to be right back, I could just boom and automatically sets that level. I could add that into a multiple command. Because with this, you get a really neat system. Like you can do things that are like, you can create a multi-action. And so what a multi-action does, it makes it so you can do things like, say if I wanted to start my stream and turn on the scene on the OBS and have it automatically start the stream and go to that scene automatically. That's just what it does. I can set a button to do that. And then if I wanted it to transition and then filter something or add a source in, like when I'm starting turn it on words on stream for me, or you know what I mean, you can set in multiple buttons into one action and just drag and set them all up, and then it works for you. Like OBS stuff's pretty cool. Gives you pretty much access to all the stuff in OBS. I don't know if they have one for Streamlabs. They might. I haven't looked. I could look. Yeah, they got a Streamlabs plugin. There's definitely something that works with your Streamlabs software. Probably like all the same shit I got, pretty much. Probably all the same stuff that you see here in OBS, like record, pause, stream, replay buffer, toggle, profile, studio mode, source visibilities, you know, things like that. Like if you want, this is a good example. This paired with mute mic is good. So you can toggle shit like dual keys, like if you wanted to shut up your mic and camera at the same time. Then you could turn your mic on without having your camera and still toggle it back on by having 2 different buttons. See what I'm saying? Makes it pretty easy to do that. I use that one quite a bit lately. Oh,
I use the shit out of this thing, man. I think the Stream Deck's one of the funnest things I got. Like, it's, well, outside OBS. If it wasn't for OBS, I wouldn't be able to, like, you know. Oh, we needed to take some things off of here. We got, which one did we get? We got both of those. And the one past it. We turned them in the train car. Getting your talking head while working a live stream? Yeah, it takes a little time. I'll admit, I was really quiet when I first started. I think I was more shy, though. It's weird. I couldn't stand up in front of 1,000 people in person, though, and talk like this. It doesn't bother me at all, though, to do it in my live stream. Not even a little bit, right? Like, find cues work. It's kind of like the idea of like putting sticky marks on one side of your screen to the other. Do you use an auto timer at all that helps bring things into the chat, like your tweets and all that? Anything like that? Not your tweets, but your accounts for stuff, and maybe like reminders for things, like a notification reminder, so you guys can click that little bell at the bottom of the screen on the right, like somewhere over here, I think. You know what I'm talking about. No, I'm just playing. So you get the reminder bells down at the bottom of the screen. Those are really good ones to remind people to hit. I find that it also helps with them coming back, you know, chit-chatting with you, stuff like that, because they get reminded. Like, oh yeah, welcome back. Okay. Would you like a tip on a bot? Do you use a chat bot? I like a certain one. I have a particular one I like. I'm not saying there ain't other good ones out there. I just like a certain one. I've used it a lot. It treats me really good. It does everything too. The only thing I don't like about it, and I'll admit this, it doesn't do like good overlay stuff for like your timers, things like that. But outside of that, like all your chat commands, your interactions, all your alerts, all that, you can build into it. That's alright though. Nothing wrong with that. You know, it'd be funny for that. I can show you how to do it. I should get you a zoom toggle for your AI character. What do you call him? What's his name? Do you go by Arnie on it? It's the Arnie. I'll brainstorm with you, dude. I don't mind. You know me. I'll be like, yeah, I can help you get a zoom, though. That'd be sick. A zoom on your AI guy as you're talking. So you can, like, zoom in like it. You just do it like it's just nonchalant, normal. You know what I mean, right? That would be great. Like make it so what you would do is you make a second scene with him in it, you know? Or you can make a second scene that copies your first one and then zoom it in, but it will distort it a little bit, you know? Because you're pulling the screen out. Yeah, oh dude, we could do it in 2 minutes and just put it on a hotkey for you. And then import it back in and make it toggle on and off. I can show you how to do it in like 2 minutes, like straight up, dude. You can play follow the leader. I can show you how to set it up. You have to make some quick changes though, just so it's easy. Okay, so which one's delayed? I can teach you how to fix that.
I might have to do a little research again, but I've done it before. I had the same problem and I fixed it. So I know how to do it. It's been a long time. But I can show you. I could probably just tell you on stream. Bam. New scene, zoom, hotkey. Import that scene back into your main scene. So you can toggle it on and off, not transition. The transition, that way you can keep all your alerts and shit. Put it behind all your alerts so they still all go off, all your other stuff, you know? Make it a second scene. Import it back in. They call that scene nesting. Well, so what you can do is your device, your inputs, some of your sound inputs, you can set delays on shit so you can sync it. So I used to have a camera that set a half a second or half 500 milliseconds or whatever off. So I would set a delay and then you can sync it. So you can sync your sources. Okay. But you got to remember this now. When an alert comes in, or like say you're singing to a song, it's going to be delayed to that unless you sync that audio too. Okay? But if you want it to sync to the video, you can do that. You might have to look it up on YouTube or some shit. But at least I led you in the right path. Did I already come up here? I probably already did. Not bad, guys. Our scav time is pretty good this time, huh? To check the train station. We're looking for keys, honestly. I'm on the key hunt. Chatting keys today. I got shot like 20 seconds into one raid. I did all right on another one. Got a couple scavs. I got a task done, and I'm just scabbing it up. I'm scabbing, Gavin. Oh, I love that. That sounded good. Oh, what is that? The key card. Oh, that'd have been sick, wouldn't it? You guys have been like, I'm just Gavin. Oh. The notorious spark plugs. They're so hard to get sometimes when you need them. I try to hold on to them and always forget. This dude was a catter runner. He died quick. I feel kind of bad now. You know what I'm saying? We've been just OBS talking today. We've been having a lot of chill talk. My hand's not 100%, you know? How many spark plugs do I have to get, Gavin? Gonna help me with that, yeah. Alright. They don't at least know. You fucking kidding me? 10. Who drives a 10-cylinder? For real, who be rocking a 10-cylinder? Fuck, I better start saving. Oh, maybe a tank. Hell, I don't know. A V12 or something. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she needs a couple extra, you know, for her V8, you know. Maybe she's got a little bit rich of a rig. Dial some plugs out. Maybe her choke's stuck. And floods. Hell, I don't know. Well, let me know what you think later when you have for all 10 of those damn things. Spark plugs. I've only gotten like 3. I keep selling them thinking that 4 is enough. I don't need 4 or 5, or 4 of them, or 6 of them. 4 car batteries, and what else do I need? You know, to be honest with you, I don't care. We're not going to play it that far into this wipe. We're just going to play it for fun. I think next wipe I might push a little harder. It's going to be warmer, be able to do it with my hand. But right now I've been just kind of enjoying it. We've been playing Marauders. We've been playing that one island. What's that one island game? Fucking Land. I tried that for like 8 hours this last week, and so it was pretty good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that another day. I think that's gonna be one I give when I play when I'll probably try to do it one day next week. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'll do 2 days of Kharkov that, and then I'll probably do more Tarkov. But maybe we'll have an arena day too. That'd be kind of fun. I wouldn't mind doing an arena day. Oh, arena would be good. Look at that sausage go through the wall like that. Is that sausage? That's what it looks like, right? Oh, what is that? Oh, I'm just tripping. My bad, guys. Look like it though, huh? I must be getting hungry. Eating shit. Hey, Gavin, look at this. Ooh. That makes me smile a little bit. Inside. Just inside. Yeah, I couldn't respectfully sit there and hammer your ears like that, you know what I mean? Just couldn't do it. I don't think that has any good value either. All this stuff. Do I need cowboy hats or something? Is there a cowboy hat task or... I think. I'm gonna grab it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, Arnie. Definitely. I reported one, got him banned. Yeah. I mean, at least I had my part. But it sent me a message. I'll show you. So when you report, well, I'll show you actually something cool too. If we die, you can actually see their account information. So like here's an example of this, right? Say you get in a fight, you run into me in a gunfight, and I got a 2-point-something kill death spread, right? Like you can see their achievements. You can see pretty much this right here. Their hours, their online, their kill death spread, all that. And so like you can pretty much go, okay, that guy's just being normal, you know, he's just a good situation, good player. Someone's got like 4,000 hours, you know, and you can tell he's you can see it. You like, you know what I mean? And it makes it so you're not getting a bunch of false reports anymore, I think. Like if you are, then I mean, oh, nice. Duffel bags on the wall in the back in here. Did I miss 2 duffels? Oh, I fucking did. Damn dynamic loot. Need that other spark plug. That was only one. Only one, huh? Like 2, huh? There might be one over here, maybe. Dude, guys, I got the cleanest clip the other day. I popped a dude right there. I was back, I don't know where I was. I was back here at the ST room or something. I fucking hit him right there. Dropped him. It was mean. You know what? We're going back. I'm gonna hit the file cabinets. I'm gonna fuck around. I'm not getting some good keys or something. Just gonna skip them. Already here. Already here. Let's upgrade. We don't need the mag, do we? I think somebody looted this already, but really? I haven't had any this wipe. Last swipe though, they kept giving to me. But you know what? I gotta say this wipe. Oh shit, I need that. Actually, I don't know if I need that. I think I already did that. I don't need that. But we'll get rid of this. Boonie hat that, or cowboy hat that bad. Wasn't there something else I missed? I must have missed it. I don't know. Alright, let's just go. Yeah, way better than the marbles. Do you think they give you better dynamic luck? It's just like, alright, this guy's... What I mean by that luck is like where they spawn you, they're like, okay, this guy doesn't have anything. Let's spawn him next to somewhere where there's going to be good spawns of kits. It'd be cool if they did that. I think the whole game's full of campers right now. Dude, the new map, campers. You can't even cross that map right now, hardly. It works when you're okay, so it works when you're facing them. Oh, actually, I take that back. It works when I shoot them. Yeah, armpit kills, man. Damn armpit shots. They're big right now. They're huge right now, them armpit shots. Gotta keep your arms down, Gavin. You can't be going, yeah! Got him! Gotta keep those arms down. Also, another thing you don't see me do a lot of is you gotta also see a big one for this is the way they're. I know. You're always looking up at the sky or staring at the ground. You know what it is, Gavin? You probably just have your head in a box. You're looting, and you're just. That's probably what it is. And he's like, you got your arms both down in the box. That's all it is. You're like, there's a guy over there, and then you'll do like I do. There'll be a guy over there, and you'll be like, I'm gonna look at the. There's a duffel bag right here. But there's a duffel bag, right? I'm gonna loot this duffel bag before that guy, before we get in there. I heard a guy over there, but there's a duffel bag right here. Let me hit the duffel bag real quick. Yep, that's it. I do it all the time. I think I heard somebody. Here, let me go that way. What the fuck was I doing? You know? Yeah. Oh, that camping fucker now. You heard him, right? You even heard him. Yeah, he was fucking camping. I know it. Just because I wanted to loot. Yep. Been there. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this pistol as a sidearm. I don't know where the extra mags went. Yeah. Where did Houdini come from? You know, even though you heard him. I do that so often, dude. You know what I've learned to do? And this is actually something. If I think I hear, I'll VoIP. If they're being sneaky, I'll VoIP to them. I mean, why not, right? Like, they're going to sneak up and try to shoot me anyway. Might as well try to have a conversation with them. And then I find it makes them more prone to A, either fight you, which is totally fine. I'm good with that, right? Or B, they're going to, you know, play with you and not against you because they're going to be more prone to talk to you because they're already creeping. You know, they're already... So, like, if I hear people creeping, I usually talk. That's an automatic sign for me to VoIP. I just do it right then. That's when I do it. Sorry, I zoomed in there. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, always, dude. Always. What's your catch line when you VoIP? What do you like to say? I'm just like, what's up, y'all? What did you do? I try not to be like, okay, so here's an example. If I'm getting into a situation where people are probably, their hearts are pounding and their hearts are beating, I like to ask people their name. I don't know why, but here's something to think about. And I've learned this. When it's getting all intense and in a situation that's intense, I find it calms them down a little bit. Like it's something they know. They don't have to think about it very hard, and it gets them talking, right? Like, I mean, at least a simple name, right? Like, it's very easy to conversate. Everybody's got one, you know? Like, everybody has a name. I like to ask where people are from a lot, too. That's a good one. Throws them off guard. Nice. Almost forgot about the morphine. Good thing I was paying attention. All right, chemical part 2 today, huh? 220. Off the dorms. Okay. 223 story, and we are going to be looking for the flash drive and the slider key. We need to make sure we have our 220 key. I'll take a 203 key. 303 key, I don't know. Shit. 206 if I got room? Yeah, that's what we'll take. This SKS is nice. I like the way it looks. I don't know why I keep getting a wooden stock on it real quick, but I thought I took it off. I used that little girl's room. Little boy's room. I gotta use the room. Come back. Hungry. I'm getting hungry. Go for some breakfast, some lunch. You know what sounds good? French toast. I like French toast. I think if I had to pick one, blueberry pancakes, but I use the old muffin mix, like what's it called? I don't know if I want to push storms. Yeah, I'm just kind of scared. I'm not set up for it. Let's do it though. All right, guys. Tony's. Toms, I hate Toms. I'm gonna grab them because we're going in the dorms. Oh! Tony dog. It's like a hot dog. Did you do anything special on them or anything like... Are they like corn dogs? Oh, nice, dude. The chili burgers. I haven't had a chili burger in years. Fucking kidding me right now? Come on. What's up, man? Anybody in here? Hello, stranger? Sir? Excuse me? $220, guys. Hello, anybody home? Any friendlies in here? Oh, here's somebody outside. Yo, want to be friendly? What up, dude? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name's Snooks.
I'm Plug.
Plug, that's a nice name.
Pleased to meet you, buddy.
You too. Are you solo or is there a guy still over here on my left?
That guy's a solo dog. I don't know who that kid is.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you want me to kill him for you? Because I need to.
I'm just here to mark my 220 room. I mean, we can hash it out, but you're...
Where'd you ever do that?
I think he was on the stairs.
Did he come in or is he out there still?
He ran out and about. I thought it was you who went around on me.
Where are you at?
Hanging out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know the area.
How you stay in that room and I run to serve and I try and kill you.
I got him marked 220, but yeah, I'm gonna nurse up, dude. You're not gonna kill me, yeah? Look, man, I ain't gonna shoot you or nothing. Yeah, I hear him outside. He's on the outside. He's circling.
I'm gonna clear for you. Just stay there, alright, buddy?
How you doing? I don't think he made it. What's up there, dude? How you guys been? Fuck it, canceled it. He moved in. Hey, what's your name, man? You're like a ninja, dude. I don't want to get into CMS too hard here. He's just holding the door. I couldn't do nothing. I tried jumping across, guys. Can't worry about it. The dorms is pretty exciting. Lots of people coming there. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see what time we got. Oh. Mom's gonna raise hell with the kids today, dude. All right. Well, I think that's probably going to be the end of it, guys. I don't think I have much more time than me. We got to get that hand rested up and continue to play. So, but today and tomorrow, today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, huh? Tomorrow we'll be live. Do you guys got anything in mind or anything you guys want to do? Or are we just going to hang out and do some more Tarky? I like the menus on this. I like the fact that I can chat a lot in this. This makes it really easy. I think Marauders does the same. I have a hard time with the island game because of that, because you can't really break out of it too hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, I haven't built any of that stuff yet. I should work on that, huh? You know what we should do? We should just have a day where we scab, but the problem is our scavs ain't working. So, like, I almost need to set my character up like a scav and then just constantly do it for a day and not worry about map that I go to when I like to get out on, you know? One that has a high extraction rate and just repeat. Not task push. I don't know.
That's okay. So like your soft skills go up faster? Kind of like if you're working out, you get strength and like endurance or something. Dang, dude. You've been power leveling, huh? What are you doing, turd? What are you doing, dog?
Trying to focus task. Me too, as much as possible. I don't think I've left them too much. They're just hard to get. I don't know. We're probably doing different task lines, so. What's your favorite guy did you task through so far? Yeah, money's getting slim for me. Is what's happening. I'm getting knocked down. Money-wise, like I keep getting taken out. I'm making money. I'm always progressing. Yeah, my mouse is going out again. I'm gonna have to buy another mouse. My left mouse is going out. Get a different mouse. I'm gonna have to go with another brand. I'm thinking about buying one that's got thumb buttons, left-handed. This one's Logie, but I keep buying cheap ones. But I need to stop because I know I like using it. So maybe one that's a little more comfortable. The almost 1% of leveling boost. Is it worth it? In the end, will it be worth it? So if you get higher level tags, does it give you better stuff? Is it based off of like that? That'd be sick. Oh yeah. That's a good add-on, man. That gives you like some reason to hold on to your tag levels. I do that anyway, right? When I keep my tags, I try to get rid of the low-level ones. I don't have that many tags right now. Look, they're all low-level tags. I've been dying my ass off, though, I can admit.
Alright. Well.
Give me a diaper helmet thingy. Dude, the new armor system's gonna confuse the shit out of me. I'm trying to pay attention to it, but it's so much, it's overwhelming. I just fucking don't worry about it. You know what I've been finding myself trying to do? Aim for the head, as usual. Armpits, head, sides, you know? Because you gotta come at him from one side, right? Like, kind of like a V shape. Yeah, I've seen a few of the masks. Not too many of them. I seen a guy wearing 3 different eyepieces the other day. He was wearing like a glasses or something, a mask, and a shield on his helmet, dude. And all 3 of them were eye protective. Isn't that wild? I don't know if it did any more help or nothing, but he was stacking that shit.
Well, guys, it's time to raid out. Let's go find some in the raid real quick. Let's end our stream here. Let's get it done. And then tomorrow we'll get on. We'll do some Tarkov in the morning. I'll try to hit you around like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, high noon Eastern. We'll continue some customs dying and trying, man. We got scavs to knock out. We got dorms to do. We'll go floor into the dorms most of the morning and see how it goes. Maybe we'll do scav raids in between and sit back and shoot the shit and have coffee and do all that. You can't wear any other helmet with it. So doesn't the back of your head get unprotected though? Completely? Like, so if someone shoots you in the back and gets you in the head, you're still dead though, right? Yeah. I can see that. Who are we gonna raid out to today? Let's go find someone. Switch to here. There we go. Find some of the raid out to you today, guys. When you guys get over there, don't be shy to say what's up, how you doing, do all that noise. Don't go in the spam shit though. That's not what we're doing. We're not going that kind of raid. Just want to say hello. Got a little time out your day. I appreciate the time you guys had here today. Thank you for coming in and chatting it up, Gavin. Appreciate all your knowledge. Let's get some shout outs to you real quick. We're sitting here hanging out. Give Gavin that shout out. Guys, let's go say what's up to Gavin. Appreciate that. Guys have anybody in mind that we know? Is anybody on we know? You've been getting back to streams. Hey, that's all right, dude. Hey, you know what? Honestly, you'll get there when you get there, right? And another thing, you have all the gear, you have the heart for it, and you got the community already built up around you, man. You know, so like, I don't see it being too big of a deal. People need to take breaks from streams sometimes. I even have to. I have many a times. I even went through like a half a year stint where I didn't even like really mess with my PC at all. Just life took a change, you know? It happens. It does happen. But when you get back at it though, Gavin, we'll be there for you, man. We'll be hanging out, chilling, gaming. Do you guys know Knee Down? You ever met him? He's a cool dude. He's super chill. Yeah, let's go visit Knee Down. Go say what's up to Knee Down today. Let's see if he's hanging out. Yeah, he's doing some Tarkov. It looks like he's working on Jaeger's room, so he'd probably be running some shoreline or something, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. He's looking through his task. Maybe you guys go help him pick out something. Ah. Alright guys, I'm gonna send you over here to Knee. I hope you have a great time with him. He's a super chill dude, and he's really good at shooting games. His overlays are super fire, and he puts in the time. I actually like going over there. He plays some math games in the morning. I can't remember the name of the math game he plays. And I have seen him do a lot of like shooters for sure, like Call of Duty and stuff, which I don't do much Call of Duty, so. You guys have a good one. Enjoy your day. Stay rocking. And as always, don't remember to forget, guys, we're all noobs here. I'll see you guys over there. Have a great one.
How's your day going? How's your Thursday?
Yeah, and we'll keep in touch, man, and keep it going. We'll keep talking about it. Can't wait to see some of the progression, yo. Can't wait. I'm super excited.
You just got done with your stream, or just about to start, or what you up to?
Guys, go over there and give him some what's up.